Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women. It is I, Dwayne Burns, and I do want to thank you for coming to our channel, as well as continuing our Retro Bowl tutorial slash Retro Bowl saga. I almost said Super Bowl, but I don't want to get sued. Retro Bowl saga for the Detroit team to bring our Detroit football franchise their first world championship since 1957. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. And away we go. Now we're hitting the home stretch. We're now at week 14. We're at 11-1, and with a win today at Tampa Bay, we will not only clinch a playoff spot, but also the NFC North Division for the first time since 1993. A Detroit win and a New Orleans loss will give the Lions a clinching of a first-round bye for the first time since 1991, believe it or not. So, for those of you who are in New England or Pittsburgh, you're used to winning a lot and having 6 Super Bowl championships. We get it. Okay, you don't have to rub it in our face. No, I'm just joking. I'm not a hater. Congratulations. We want to be a part of that winning recipe as well. So, we're going to play on the difficulty level of medium this time. And let's check the uniforms for this game. So as you all know, that Tampa Bay is going back to their pewter days, their Super Bowl winning days of the late 90s, early 2000s. So what we'll do, just to get you guys caught up, actually already see that their new Color Rush jerseys are already set up and the end zone set up. So we'll go ahead and we'll just do the all blue for time constraints, because we've already seen the Color Rush jerseys. If you want to see the Color Rush jerseys, please feel free to browse through our previous Detroit Retro Bowl tutorials on the previous videos. So, well, I'm going to be fancy, super fancy. We'll go with the all blue pants. So, 1762F0. Uh-oh. Let me make sure I don't... Yeah, let me move this out of the way, because the last time I had to start a video over. So, yep, that looks pretty decent to me. We'll roll with that. No, they kind of like pajamas. I'll put the stripe on there. No, we'll roll with it. They do like pajamas, though. But anyway, so Tampa Bay are far below their expectations in terms of bringing in a superstar quarterback from the New England franchise. That's how we have to talk. We all know it's Tom Brady, but since, again, there are no NFL players, we're just going to say, for dimension's sake, the Tampa Bay quarterback that was brought in, the new Tampa Bay quarterback did not raise the expectations of their team. But their offense is above average, but their defense is something to be desired. While we have a dominant defense, our offense is something to be desired, but it is a work in progress. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kick it off. So Tampa Bay is going to punt, and we're going to start our own 33. So, of course, we like to run the ball on first down. So here we go. A gain of 6. Going to run the ball again. And by now, you already know the recipe of how I run my offense. Now, again, the accidental dive. I did try to adjust my sensitivity on my phone. Before the Samsung Galaxy S9, you were able to calibrate your screen with or without a screensaver. But the only two options you have is to either have it set to where you have a touch screen or not. So it is what it is. We'll do the best that we can. So off to a good start running wise. One thing I like to do, especially on the hard and dynamic levels, when I run the ball, I like to come close to the line of scrimmage and then cut out. That draws the defenders inside, and that allows my blockers to come up a little bit, and I like to punch it outside and take it to the house every time. So we'll get to the wide receiver. He's wide open. Not wide open, but he's open. He got hit pretty hard. I think he was already out of bounds. I always say that. So we'll go deep and got him. Oops, almost, I forgot. No, I already did the celebration anyway. So far so good. Now in real time, let's see. Oops. In real time, it's Tuesday, August 4th at 6:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to finish the rest of the season today. You may not see the rest of the season today. I push videos out one at a time, but give you a behind-the-scenes look of how everything operates. We're just going to go to one-piece flow. Hey, the videos aren't going anywhere. You don't have to watch them all in one day. It's all good. And now we're in our 2-minute offense. There we go. So hopefully we'll get some push and get the ball down the field. Okay, so it's a pretty good game. And then we'll the ball down the field some more. I forgot about the tight end. I'm not a big tight end person anyway, as far as this game is concerned. Somebody posted on Twitter a few weeks ago. They played their whole season only passing to the tight end, and they had like 200 catches for 2,000 yards. My record, I'll show you at the end of the video. It'll be a surprise. If I forget, please put it in the comment section below. Oh, stiff arm 2 people at once. That would not happen on hard. Now this is on medium, so I'm surprised he allowed me to do that. All right, so we're at halftime. We get the ball first. Start the half. Picked off. Only the 4th or 5th interception of the year. I really didn't have to do that. I forgot that my quarterback does not have a boss arm as of yet, or I doubt that this is probably be as far as he can throw the ball. I'm always a big proponent of it. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Will I get another quarterback? It all depends. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Now, because of the updates, after I do this season, I'm going to keep the Lions. So what I do, I may have mentioned this before, but what I typically do when I play Retro Bowl to give myself a chance to see all the different teams and all the different colors is to beat the Super Bowl record. So the Super Bowl record is tied between the Pittsburgh Steelers. They won 6. They won 4 in the 70s and 2 in the 2000s, including 1 in the city of Detroit. That's Super Bowl 40. While the New England Patriots, everybody their mama knows that they won 6 Super Bowls. I believe they won 4 in the 2000s. No, they won 3 in the 2000s, I believe. They won 3 in the 2000s and 3 in the 2010s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would dare say they won 4 in the 2000s and 2 in the 2010s. But I believe that they're the first. No, it's 3 and 3. I know that for a fact because I saw a good article about the story behind all the Super Bowl rings. People that sold them for crack. or to pay off a mortgage, or somebody lost a Super Bowl ring and they bought a replacement, and then somebody mailed their Super Bowl ring back to them. So I know for a fact, and you're more than welcome to correct me if I'm wrong, that the New England Patriots are the first team in NFL history to win the most Super Bowls in the same decade for 2 straight decades. So of course you have the team of the 70s, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They won 4. The team in the 80s, the San Francisco 49ers, they won 4 in the 90s. No, I take it back. They won 4 in the 80s and 1 in the 90s. Then in the 2000s, New England Patriots won 3. And in the 2010s, New England Patriots won 3 more for a grand total of 6 Super Bowls. Now, of course, everybody knows that Tom Brady is the only person to win 6 Super Bowls, as far as I know, on the same team. The only quarterback to do so. And, of course, this was a pummeling and a beatdown. Easy win in and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue the New England Patriots conversation later on and show you my thought process in terms of how I select teams. I said I was going to show you something at the end of the video. Oh yeah, I remember now. So I'll go ahead. What we're going to go ahead and do is, before we continue, so as you can see, we're 12-1. We've already clinched the NFC North Division already, which means that if we lost the rest of our games, we'll still finish in first place, because the fewest amount of wins that we can have is obviously 12, and the most that Minnesota and Green Bay can have is 10. So they can't win the division. So that means we clinched the NFC North. Now, because of the fact that New Orleans beat us, they can still win 12 games and bump us out of the bye week. So what that means is a Detroit win or a New Orleans loss will give us a bye week. A win will give us home field advantage throughout the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. Now, because you already clinched the division, that means you already clinched a playoff spot either way. So we'll praise the whole team. And then, of course, nobody's experience points have increased. But Egbule had another great game, and Herbig did as well. And, Debo Yoder. It's my boy, punk. My grandmama gave me that chain. He gonna cry in the car. All right. So Friday is my favorite movie of all time. It's not even close. So I'll also talk about my favorite movies in the next videos as well. So Tommy Horsted is back, which is good. Now, we have the Bears next for the rematch at Ford Field. That should be an easy win, in my opinion, even though it's going to be on hard. So the game's automatically saved. So I want to show you. So this is our Carolina season. So just to give you a quick glimpse of how I'm doing. 4 straight Super Bowls, Retro Bowls, 7 Retro Bowls. Now, because New England won one on us, we're tied. So I'm going to go for the Retro Bowl win. So basically, what I'm going to do is cycle through all the teams and beat Bill Belichick's record, or the New England Patriots and Pittsburgh Steelers record of 6 Super Bowls. If for any reason that Pittsburgh or New England wins a Retro Bowl, then I'm going to go for 8. I'll stop with playing with the team when I break the record for most Super Bowl wins. That way I can rotate through all the teams. So before quarantine ends, I'll be occupied. It doesn't take much to make me happy as far as passing the time. Now, I want to show you the guy that I had a monster season with. I wonder if he's still on here. It's Arizona. It's my Arizona. So Hall of Fame, player Hall of Fame. Savion Sharp. I like to call him Shannon and Sterling Sharp's nephew because he's also a wide receiver and an offensive player. But oh yeah, I'm not going to do it. This is the wrong screen. Only kept for 2 seasons because his player attributes are really low. He was only a 1-star and he was super slow. But because I had a rookie quarterback that did not have any people around him yet, I had to use him because he was my only star player. So as you can see, I broke the NFL record with him for most receiving yards in the game with 370 yards, most receiving touchdowns in the game with 7. He had 54 receiving yards in the season. Now, this also includes playoffs. But to have 4,600 yards receiving in 19 games is crazy. That's pretty much all I wanted to share. So we're going to play Chicago next. I really enjoyed you all. Please click on the like button and please subscribe to catch all of our videos. And the reason why I say ours, even though I'm making the videos, we're all in this together as a family, enjoying everything and teaching each other and learning. So I will see you all soon, and take care.